Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. This was a really interesting morning. Bitcoin shot up like crazy, about 10% above 58,000 after large Bitcoin outflow from Coinbase. Now, as I've already told you guys before, outflow from exchanges is always good. It means people are taking their money from the place where they can sell to their cold storage to most likely just hodl it. It could also sometimes mean that some big guys enter the space and they now want to hold their crypto. In brief, after shooting earlier this month, Bitcoin exchange inflows are once again on a declining trend. Social sentiment around Bitcoin continues to remain negative despite the recent price surge. Bitcoin whales have been accumulating a good amount through OTC deals. Now, the reason I'm actually telling you guys about this is to connect it to XRP. And the main reason for that is that XRP and Ethereum are just juicers right now, and I keep trying to pin it down exactly to the core. These cryptos will outperform Bitcoin if the current momentum ensues. If this continues on, XRP, Ethereum, and a lot of these other altcoins, but specifically those two here, will do really quite properly. You can already see here, Ethereum has gained far more significant gains since its all-time high than Bitcoin has. Bitcoin is still a couple $1,000s lower. XRP, of course, is not to its all-time high yet, but I think the majority of that has to do with the lawsuit. I think it will fix itself, though. Now, a lot of this here is talking about the outflow. Outflow once more means people taking their money out. It's increasing, which is really definitely good to see. And let's just say, let's not make any games here. Key says, this worked pretty well to capture the bottom. This is the indicator I'm patiently waiting for, cooling off to punt 10 times long at Bitcoin bottom. And the chart here. So basically, all exchanges inflow mean. I'm not exactly sure why he was waiting for that. I guess he wanted the exchange inflow to dip and then buy it up because people weren't really inflowing it anymore. And then you buy. Okay, that's interesting. Then Bitcoin. Nobody really knows what this crypto will do next. Why not look at the stars? To the moon and the stars. Well, oh, damn. Okay, I needed this ad blocker. The article itself isn't actually that important. I mostly wanted to talk about the fact that we don't actually know if this is basically another leg upwards or if the bull run is going to really hit harder from now or if the bear run is going to start. I personally really firmly believe we're not done with the bull run just quite yet. But we should always be honest. We should always be honest to say, hey, to be honest, it could turn around at any point right now. There's so much indecisiveness. There's so much uncertainty. Even though we've been breaking out like crazy and I'm just excited as can be, you gotta put some doubt where it's due. There's a lot of people fearful right now, guys. I'm gonna address that once more. There's a lot of people fearful right now. If you check the comments, you won't see that many, but I have noticed a little difference. A lot of people are saying, haha, I'm selling, haha, or it's gonna go down. A lot more than they were like a couple of weeks ago when things were doing really properly. So just keep that in the back of your head. A lot of people are waiting for it to fall down. I personally don't think it's going to happen, but then again, you never know for sure. So make sure you are prepared and have the due measures taken or due process, whatever, right? That you at least know exactly what you can and cannot handle mentally, because if the price falls down, well, you have to take it as well, huh? And once more, guys, this does not mean that I actually expect that to happen. It's just a precautionary measure that you at least know it could. And once you know that, I think you're 10 steps ahead. XRP up 12% as Venus rockets. Crypto movers and shakers. Now, I didn't actually get the title too much, to be completely honest with you. I mean, why does that matter for anything? If a Venus goes up, or is it not a Venus? Is that a coin? I don't think so. It's just XVS. Is that an important one? I don't know. But they're saying here, because that crypto moved up like crazy, it dragged altcoins with it. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. For right now, though, you might actually argue that the lawsuit here was something that caused the price to increase. I mean, we've actually seen that happen quite often here, that the day itself doesn't look that green, or actually kind of the day prior, and the day itself starts to go green because people buy in anticipation. That could definitely have been a thing, and most likely we would have seen a continued surge had the lawsuit had a really positive result. Right now, it was kind of a stalling, so we didn't get the complete answer. And I think that may be why the price didn't just propel to the moon, because as you can see right here, the result of the lawsuit came in right on this candle, and that might have caused some downwards pressure again. And now it's why it's going sideways. That could definitely be the case, because it was right here when the lawsuit was, the hearing was over. Then Ripple top crypto platforms move 104 million XRP as XRP rises 10%. Several major XRP transfers have been detected by blockchain giant Ripple, its European ODL corridor, and several other major crypto exchanges from China to the US. Now, let me quickly go over it once more. You guys wonder about this all the time. If it is a transfer from an unknown wallet to an exchange, this is usually bearish because people are taking their money from a hardware wallet and putting it on somewhere they can sell. If they're taking the money from an exchange to an unknown wallet, this is usually good because they're taking their money out. Now, this is giving you a really skewed view of it though, because there's so many more transfers going on, and these are just some whales which do a large amount of XRP. But as you quickly read through this story here, you'll notice, wow, there's actually a lot more going on as well. So, data provided by DLT Tracker Whale Alert shows that in the past 20 hours, the Ripple crypto heavyweight, along with Bitstamp, BitGo, and a few other crypto platforms, have shifted about 100 million XRP. The total equivalent is about $160 million. Ripple has sent 15.2 million XRP to the largest crypto exchange in China, Huobi, via its RL18VN wallet. We are still assuming that those transfers are liquidity providers. Another 10 million XP were moved by the blockchain Dogecoin to one of its internal wallets, RL43EE, likely sending it further on later. I sometimes wonder why they name them this way, RL43EE. I mean, logically, the RL should stand for something, logical, and the EE might just be to track something, and same for the number. But RL, why would you choose that unless it was purposefully picked? Then again, if you know, let me know down below. I don't know, but it's also here, RL18VN. I wonder about that. A total of 20 million XRP were moved by BITRUE to the South Korean-based crypto exchange Upbit. Ripple ODL corridor Bitstamp has exchanged 44.5 million XP coins with custodial service BitGo. And yeah, XP went up about 10% or so in this really short time frame, which is very nice to see. A lot of people are still crediting the IPO for it that Yoshitaka Kitao came up with. Then again, guys, keep in mind, the IPO was known for a very long while. It was known that they wouldn't go for an IPO before the lawsuit would end. So where's the new info? Why are people so excited about this? What is now gathered? Nothing. We knew all of this beforehand, so it's just a little bit of a confirmation. But then again, the confirmation wasn't necessary when you already have the details like this. So I don't really get that one too much. I don't really accredit it to the IPO. But then again, opinions may be divided. Then Ethereum to hit $3,000. Here's the when and how. Well, I definitely think it's going to go to 3,000. I definitely think it's going to be going higher as well. As of this point, a lot of people are taking their money from Bitcoin, putting it into altcoins, specifically DeFi-related projects like Ethereum, and you can just go through the list, everything that looks a little bit like Ethereum, like maybe even BNB. They're doing that mostly because they are afraid of the capital gains tax, or because there was some lingering threat of capital gains tax, and yeah, it's quite logical, though, that people are putting money into those because they do it all the time. It's always the same type of way, so I'm not really, amazed by all of this that is happening right now. By the way, PancakeSwap is still above $40 after going down 10%-ish today. That is insane. Matic is also, after going 10% down almost, still at 80 freaking plus cents. That is so crazy to see. So crazy to see how these prices are so high. And how, it depends on when you got into the crypto space, but if you bought exactly when you got into it, and then look at all those prices right now, it's kind of depressing sometimes how high those prices have gone. And how you should have put more. That's always yeah, I think everybody has that though. That they're like, oh, I should have put in more. I should have put in more. But yeah, you can't know the future, right? What if it went to zero, or nearly to zero? You would have hated yourself because you'd have to wait a couple of years before the moon would happen, maybe. Then BNB, the Binance Coin, price keeps close to the pattern framework while BNB triggers buy signal. Again, I don't know if I firmly believe in the BNB analysis. I think a lot of it is manipulation too. But Binance Coin price tags an all-time high, but fails to gain traction. Symmetrical triangle breakout estimates a measured move of 35%. Daily active addresses plummet during the last rebound. Yeah, so nothing really too interesting in my opinion as of this point. Yeah, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Nothing really interesting as of this point. You can see the price here and the daily active addresses, which have gone down significantly now in the last couple of days. But that could be a really bullish thing. That could be a really bearish thing. It depends, right? You can see a bullish from the perspective of, okay, if those addresses aren't active, they aren't selling, they aren't buying, they're doing nothing basically, right? They're doing, nothing is happening to those addresses, which you can see is a good thing. Then again, that might also be something negative because you don't know, right? You don't necessarily know. But then again, the general take is it's positive, at least in my opinion it is. They make it kind of sound like it's a negative thing, but I don't really think so. They're talking about a retest and about The sharp decline in addresses connecting to the BNB network illustrates a general exodus of speculators based on profit-taking or a simple reallocation of funds. Moreover, it implies that Binance Coin price may need to retest inside the triangle before achieving a sustainable breakout. And this, guys, I don't really believe in, to be honest, but then again, I do want to inform you guys. And then Dogecoin. Dogecoin is frothy, says U.S. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell. Okay, so they can't ignore it anymore, huh? Yahoo Finance posted, quote, some of the asset prices are high. You are seeing things in the capital markets that are a bit frothy. That's a fact. Fed Chair Jerome Powell says in response to the question of B. Chung's, quote, the overall financial stability picture is mixed, but on balance, it's manageable. Yeah, that might definitely have something to do with some of these cryptos right now. Then again, it might also literally be talking about other assets because there's quite a ton in the same type of area, right? Powell's comments come as crypto continue to rise in value. Dogecoin recently spiked in value after Tesla CEO Elon Musk and Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban tweeted about it publicly. Cuban's tweet actually mattered a lot. He said that one of the problems of Dogecoin is that it can't be used to buy things, and he actually made a little use case for it where he basically made it so you can pay for a Dallas Mavericks ticket with Doge. And yeah, there's actually some use case for Doge, but then again, cryptos here, as it stands right now, aren't really the main purpose to, use it to buy things. Also because it's so speculatory that you don't want to sell your coins that are going to be worth more in the future, right? It's kind of difficult to see because they're supposed to be currencies, but that's not the main purpose of them unless you're talking about some, stable coin, I guess, yeah. That was it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I'll definitely see you guys again in another crypto video.